Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. I just wanted to get into a little bit of an investigation and keeping it super low key. I'm very tired. I mean, I haven't slept in a long time. That's why I got these blue bags. I'm feeling a little self conscious about that, but you know what? Welcome. We're gonna try and get into it anyways. Um, yeah, I just want to get some late night, intuitive, low key, relaxed investigation here. Like, what are you guys going through? Um, yeah, just like I said, keeping it super low key. Put my phone over there. Let's get ready. I hope you're doing well. My last reading, I feel like I did get a lot of attention, so it's kind of unusual for me. Um, and I'm trying to keep it, very heart centered, and to just, for me to just calm down and start to integrate it, because um, this channel has been going on for, I don't know, 3 years, and then this is the first video, the last video, that's the first video that really got some attention. So for me to just integrate that is a process, okay? Because I'm also working with my throat chakra. I'm also working with my unhealed trauma, my complexes, and all of this, So I just want to say to those of you that came back and that subscribed and wanted to check out the next video, welcome. Um, yeah, so this is me showcasing how to really work with the throat chakra and maybe show some of the sensitivity points, because I know that some of you guys have been working on that and have been mentioning that and have been interested in that. So, and it's definitely like the chip off like our shoulders. And I want to get into what people are doing in our lives, or if it's just what we're going through that's gonna come up. At least we're gonna probably check out some 10th house stuff. Last time we did some Pleiadian Kundalini activation, and then today we're gonna do some investigation. Just chill out, shadow work, light work. It's not supposed to be hard work. And yeah, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share this video with anyone if it's something coming up. And let's get into it. Alright. Okay, straight up we got the Judgment in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So either you're a person or you're dealing with someone who is struggling a little bit. I want to say struggling. We got a lot of reversals here, all of them reverse. And then it's buscando. ¿Dónde está? Buscando. Vamos. Maybe someone is speaking Spanish a little bit. Someone is Spanish. Maybe someone is Spanish. Earlier, based off of the last reading, I did pick up on someone was changing some diapers. So you might be changing diapers a lot. You might be dealing with someone who has a little bit of an OCD issue, and then they're just sort of under the weather. They're not completely aware. Their head is under the water. They hate work and they're working too much. They don't like being alone, and they're either caused ruin or someone is causing them ruin. It's this backstabbing, people failing you, you don't like to be alone, you don't like work. It's stealing everybody's ideas. Someone is stealing everybody else's ideas, and they're being judged for it because they're just, maybe they're possessed. Is that the case? No. Okay. They're not possessed. They're just at the wrong place at the wrong time with little impact to show for their, but they've got a victory coming up. So, but They don't feel like they're being treated correctly. They don't feel like they're being treated nicely, correctly. And then they're pessimistic about some stuff. They're really good at what they do, what you do, what they do, what this person has that is really of a quality is judging other people and then picking and choosing what kind of people are going to be able to witness their emotional sharing. Like whenever they share their emotions, they're very picky because they're so extremely vulnerable. Like, and they know that they're not being treated fairly. They know that they're questioning their sexuality. Maybe they're questioning whether or not they're too much into like, setting out the cutlery, inviting people over, taking care of everyone. You got a problem, I'll fix it. And like preparing everything for everyone, like over smothering, And then because they're fighting for a victory, but they're in the battle right now with the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is like a battle of the mind, a battle of trying to escape judgment, by simply picking and I'm hearing a little bit of a nitpicking. Is this case? I mean, I'm not gonna even ask about that. Can we get some new era terminal? But it's helping somehow because we're gonna go to the black and white. Like someone is thinking in black and white. Okay, let's go there. You want to think in black and white? Okay, we can think in black and white too. It's kind of like you can think black and white all you want. We got all the colors and we got the black and white. All right. So just a little heart massage, if you're there, for me, for us. Calm down, calm down. Calm down, okay. Yeah, we do see this person, or we see, is this you? I want to ask the pendulum. Is this... Okay. Just... Yeah, this might be someone from work. Someone that makes you happy. Like, you're talking, maybe you think that this person is so, like, great. They're trying to hide their grief. They're really good at hiding their grief. And they're basically a person under bad influence. Maybe they're not such a bad influence themselves inherently as a soul, as a being, as a potential, but they're listening to bad influences. Maybe they might be an Aries gone wrong, like maybe they have Aries aspects in their chart that are detrimental to you. Maybe they have Aries and you're like Capricorn or Cancer, and then they're either wealthy or they're like in their Scorpio energy when it comes to wealth. It could be like competition in the workplace, but they're hiding their grief, and they're actually helping. They might be helping you. I'm just saying they might be helping you to realize just how much this work thing is feeling overrated in actuality, because this is either something that's depressing to you or something depressing to them, because we got the Sun card in reverse here, and it seems like, you know, you're sharing your emotional stuff with heightened awareness because of, or they are, because they know how vulnerable they are. They know that they're already being judged by their surroundings. Maybe they're acting. I'm not seeing any negative conduct. I'm not seeing any, like, we got the Lovers upright here. Your initials could be E or G or KS or K or S or M or G or H or D. Okay, thank you. Alright, we got Muscovite here, which is really good for helping. It's Muscovite, I think. Muscovite. Or like a crow's silver type of thing. And it really helps with migraines and stuff like that. I've been sensing some of you guys do have some incoming migraines, or you're trying to help me with my crown, or you're just basically having some migraine issues, and we've been trying to help heal that as well lately. You guys might have some rabbits. I'm seeing a rabbit. But this really helps with seeing the fourth dimension with these human eyes. And it takes away bad headaches. It increases belief in magic. So, like, let's say you have a person in your life that doesn't believe in anything. Just get them some muscovite, and they'll believe in anything in a couple of years, or in a couple of weeks. I don't know how much money you got, but the bigger the better, it seems. But I don't like this victory coming up for you or this person that's going to lead them to negative. Like, is this person, like, unhappy with... No, they're not unhappy. So are they making you happy though? Okay. They're making you happy because of the money and all of that, but it's not where you're going eventually. That's not where you're going, like, eventually. But they're helping you realize the adjustment of, or you're helping them. Like, there needs to be an eighth house aspect adjustment when it comes to serving other people, where your services are not required. So it's like getting those radar antennas greased up so that you can pick up on who's bad for you, who's good for you. I'm not telling you what to do, though. I'm just saying that I want to see you shine. I want to see you cut people out and open up for new ones to come in. That would be, because when it comes to souls, when it comes to surprises, when it comes to sweetness, we can't experience or expect it to happen, but the more random we just move, the more we free up space for new people with the same souls. Like, we do have a couple souls that are following us. So let's say you have a childhood friend and you drop them and they come back in a different sleeve, but they kind of look alike. That's the kind of example that I'm talking about, because sometimes we let go of people or souls, and then we create space for an evolved version of them to step into our dimensional reality, and then we let go of them perhaps, and then reality manages to, keep up-leveling these souls. So don't feel bad or nostalgic about the people that you left behind, because somehow they're still lurking in the sleeve of another person who kind of looks like them. And I've had girlfriends that did that yeah, I can feel your third eye is really activating, and you're like, now you're creating your future. Congratulations on creating your future. Yeah, just keep blasting open, honey. Baby. Love you. This is great. Let me just sit in that for a second. Feeling some heart activations as well. Like, you're constantly busy. You're busy, busy, busy. Might be a Gemini. Maybe we're talking about a coworker that's a Gemini. Or it could be that we're drifting now because we can't be all stuck. We can't get stuck like before. Like forever. Like ever. And I'm sensing that someone is really missing who they used to be as a kid. Which is, I can relate. I can totally relate. There's nothing wrong with that. But then there's work, and there's, yeah. So you're incredibly intelligent. You're very smart. You've set your brain free. You haven't shut off your heart. Your heart is fully active. And then, okay, I need to focus for a second. Yeah, you're still coming out of the retrograde of Mercury. And you're tapping into your Queen of Swords, which is like, you're ready to take up this conversation. Is this a potential conversation coming in? Because, okay, you're contemplating, or your higher self is contemplating increasing your feelings of security, your actual protection in the spirit realm, and physically you're increasing, like, you're entertaining the idea of getting more and more into clear communication, because you have this nostalgia, you have this like work ethic, you have this, I'm just gonna say, a coworker who's kind of pulling someone that you want to confront. So it's like you're building up for a conversation of some sort. Like, it's like you're building up for this conversation. But that's not where you're going just yet, because you're still dusting off the scales from your last sleeve, or from your last skin, or from your last whatever it is that you came out of, which is like a star moment. You know, after the tower comes the star, and the star is like always this, like, now your nervous system has been so shocked that you're just receiving downloads from the ether as you're uploading and downloading and uploading and upgrading, and now it's in your face, sort of like you've got this person here, maybe this Aries Gemini person that is hiding their grief. They're looking for a victory, but it's only gonna lead them to, see, you're here working on your stuff. And I want you to be positive on when it comes to everything that you do, because I'm sensing that you're quick to just tell everyone that your efforts are like, it's not that important, because they don't listen to you because they're in hell, sort of. Okay. So when you realize this, you'll get your transformation and your protection up, and you'll be on the right track. But there's a part of you that still loves these people because they seem flexible. They are so flexible. They're open to change. You've seen it before. It can happen again. They just need time to show their true feelings. And then there's this like Pallas Athena with the Queen of Swords upright that came up with the Six of Cups, which is basically you dealing with your abandonment issues by just working your ass off and working your way into this Nine of Pentacles, and working your way, earning your wings, basically. So you're here earning your wings, and you're maybe you have love, you have a partner, or you're searching for that love, and you think that in order to get there, it has to be like an intellectual approach to this. Maybe it's a guy, you know. Is it a romantic colleague thing situation? Okay, so it's a romantic colleague, could be, but you're not talking, or the communication is off, and maybe this is a confirmation that all of your inklings have been correct. They don't like their job. They don't like being alone. They're kind of like depressed. They're just regurgitating everybody else's ideas. They're just like, they're being judged by the divine. They're being unaware of stuff, but you can see that they're malleable. So when they do share their emotions with you, you can sense how badly they are treated and how much they're trying to accommodate for everybody else, and how their victories aren't even appreciated by themselves because they're struggling with letting go of things. But you've dealt with your abandonment issues, and you're in this Scorpio portals, and you're really letting go and learning to grow. And then there's the question of like, should you be the lover with this person who hates being alone, and every success turns into a sorrow, and their griefs are hidden, and they're trying to show like a brave face and everything, and they're helping you with adjustment when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because I do feel like you guys share this a little bit for some reason. It could be program ticking in, okay. And then there's the question of wealth. When it comes to like stealing other people's ideas. Yeah, I said that, I did that, and then it was actually somebody else that did that or said that. And then it's this like imposter syndrome because of, maybe it's a loop of listening to bad leaders or something like that. So I don't know if I have any tips for you in this situation. Maybe we could get some from the elemental deck, because they're usually really good at this. Like, just, yeah, let's calm down. Breathe. Yeah, we got one. Okay. The journeyman. So it's like Iceland. Have you thought about going to Iceland? I think you'd love it. Alright, I'm just gonna read it up, and let's see if that takes us somewhere. Could be a good night reading for someone, or it could be that you just want to chill out, lay back, or want to do something else, or just listen to me read it. You know, whatever it is, I feel like we're switching the energy a little bit, so just prepare for that. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oengus, journeyman. That's Oengus, journeyman. So yeah, it's about traveling. You know, when this traveling energy, when this Oengus energy, when this like romantic, dreamy, learning your craft and getting into like this, making it in the world, like this Ace of Swords and upright, like getting your hopes and dreams back online. I feel like this is so related to the justice of the work and of the accommodating idea theft situation that you're in with this person or yourself, that this is a big program for you to get out of fatigue, to really come into inspiration again, where you're like, okay, I see an opportunity here to roll up my sleeves, start a new journey, get my Ace of Swords upright, and let my mind just roam free and kind of like attack situations head on, not being afraid of confrontations, and basically just going for the truth in every situation where you're like, state your claim your needs, or voice your needs, and deal with the inner child's response, because you're ready for your inner child to start reacting more with the adults. And that's a beautiful thing. Like, you're ready. And then after that, there's going to be this like, whoosh, I'm ready for a new start, like new inspiration. Ace of Swords upright, and then and getting into this like learning a new craft, or starting up something new, or making new friends, or getting into uncharted waters, like by traveling alone or with someone, like maybe doing some ayahuasca in the jungle or whatever, like, or if you're into plant medicine and you're depressed, maybe that would be a nice inspiration to come home with and start working from there, because then you've created distance. You've talked to some tigers and monkeys, and then you come back with another gift. Also, when this energy is blocked, like the one that we're talking about, like this adventurous, like this, with this, like, you put your one foot in front of the other, and just like, when this energy is blocked, we may feel unable to move forward. There can be two reasons for this. It may be that such a journey is inappropriate at this time and should be delayed until certain conditions are met, or it may mean that we are delaying ourselves with our own fear. If you are satisfied that the journey is in the right direction for you, prepare for it carefully, and once you have done so, go for it. Waiting will not make it easier. If it's just fear holding you back, take a long draught from the chalice of courage and step out boldly. If it's just fear holding you back, just do it. Twist this, like, this energy can involve pretending to ourselves that we are moving forward, but in fact are taking a dozen inappropriate paths in order to avoid the only truly right path. The name of the game is distraction and misdirection. Both are kind of false magic that gets us nowhere. At its worst, this card reversed can indicate an inappropriate journey, possibly even an undesirable as the path of destruction for self or others. Consider carefully where you're going here. Consider your major long-term goals in life and ask yourself how this journey helps you to move towards them. Is it perhaps a distraction, a detour, or a false stepping off of a cliff? The Fool. Only we ourselves can decide whether or not we really want to take another step in this direction, and why. Okay, there you have it. So in order to... Okay, what's the outcome of a major change of direction here? So whatever you do, you're still going to have issues with this traveling stuff. But you're going to have, but eventually are you going to be able to travel? I would start by just doing everything that you promise and get into a cycle of where you execute promises. Like every promise that you make, you start executing it, because then you're training yourself long term to get to the journey of where you want to go and get the capital, map it out, get rid of the toxicity around not fulfilling what you promised, so that you can get into your King of Pentacles energy. It might not be the most creative era of your life. Maybe you're very creative and you're teeter-tottering between like whether or not you should be a good or a bad person in the process. I say be both, and start just honoring everything you say to the people around you. By you don't lie anymore. You just tell people the truth, and eventually it's going to untangle itself. All right, so The untangling will happen once the dignity gets in between every cell of every relationship, so that you start to like untangle this addictive duty programming that has been enforced upon you as you're taking this step forward to heal 8 generations ahead, 8 generations behind, 16 generations in total. You're bang in the center, you're doing a big job, and you're going to do it well, okay? You're going to do great. So, I know you're scared. I know this is a big deal for you, so I just want to hold a sacred space for you to feel this in this moment so that you can notice who's going to call. That's probably just a program that's a very toxic program that's like there for you. So whenever they're sensing that they're losing their power, they will call or cause a distraction, and your mind is going to go to either an explanation for their actions, but in reality it's just them scrambling for power in your life as you're waking up. Because the people that really are there for you in a sovereign sense, the people that are really there and that are going to stay there for a long time, and the people that are benefactors for your ascension, those are the people that would just smile and think of you and like, wow, they're good, or I love them, or have a happy thought. And then they will reach out with more immaculacy to their name, in a way, in a sense. And not, we don't have to expect people to be immaculate, I'm not saying that, but like, let's try to invite those people as well into our lives, because there are so many people that are like, I was writing it down here. Yeah, they're eating neurological energy. So they feed off of neurological energy, which is like your fear going off. It's like when the blue light on your police car, fire squad car, emergency ambulance car, when that light, that ceiling lamp is like going off, when you become yourself a siren in your own life, and you start to produce like this fear secretion in your glands, those are the people that come in and they shut it down to either protect you, or to maintain your level of seclusion from phenomena. They want to keep you outside of phenomena, so they're the ones shutting down phenomena. So how can you get back into phenomena? Well, it's not an easy answer, but like Tibetan bell stuff, like just water magic, going to places where they have magical water, just getting good water, programming your water, like I love you, angels, eternity, collaboration. Mwah. You're amazing. You're sparkling. Friendship, love, beauty, collaboration, light, stars, eternity, ocean, crystals. Like you can go on and on and on, or just get acquainted with every drop that you drink. Not to go crazy or anything, or to look stupid in front of other people. You could even just like look at it and think about it, and just be weird, just be weird. You don't have to be cool. Like, you can be cool. Of course, you be cool. Like, but all the time, you have to be cool in front of everybody. It's just going to lead you to become insecure, because you're not getting yourself into letting yourself be authentic anywhere. And it's like sucking the dream out of your life. Oh my god, that's good. Same thing with food. Like, make your food come alive. Like, you can look at it and like expect the food to almost jump out of the soup. You know what I mean? Like, because when you're working with magic and when you're preparing yourself for magic without going into delusions, you can actually start to work these energies into your life. Open your third eye, open your heart, open your chakras, open up for miracles, and prepare yourself for extraordinary experiences. Because we're producing a lot of kilowatts of transformational elemental interaction, whatever that means. Okay? Is that okay? Can we... Okay, we want to hear more? Okay, that's interesting. So what I mean by that is when you have an incredible, majestic, incredibly unrealistic experience and you're trying to decipher it, you're trying to expect it, you're trying to master it, you're trying to make it a habit, you're trying to package it, wrap it up, make a business out of it, trying to purpose it, to give purpose to where purpose is due, give credit where credit is due, focusing on good business. Like when it comes to this, like how to make the amount of kilowatts related to elemental forces relatable to your personage. Well, it's about working with the sun, okay? So sun gazing, working with Sekhmet, working with Ra, working with Helios, working with the element of helium, working with the Lyrans, working with the starseeds, opening up to seeing crafts, and working with the rainbow race, and just if you want to hear more about it, just I'm not used to this, but I would love to, help people and give them counsel on how to get there. But I'm not sure how to get into my own, like, send me an email. Like, I don't even have, like, a bank account. Like, my whole life is just very strange. Okay. I mean, I do have a bank account, but my economy is sort of like run by the government, and my whole body is genetically manipulated by aliens. And I'm questioning, whether or not I'm alive or dead, in a way. It's like, because I do experience miracles all the time, so, and I'm not in heaven, I'm not in hell, I'm not in the digital realm, I'm not in the elemental realm, I'm not in the cosmic realm, I'm in this in-between with y'all. And it's like a discernment practice, this life. And yeah, like, I'm 36, and every time that I like get all styled up and I go out and I do like speed dating with women, and they ask me how old are you, and I'm like 36, and they're like, no, you're not. It's like yeah, it's a weird situation to be in, like counseling people from that vantage point. It's kind of weird, because I'm just here doing what I do. I'm just a young kid, almost like a young soul, trying to learn my craft. And then I have all these experiences and all these habits that I'm so proud of when it comes to energetic spiritual hygiene, and I have this ability to translate these phenomenons to people in a way that they can actually, quantify and measure and value. And then hopefully I will sustain my interest in this field so that I can continue to help other people get into the miracle frequencies, okay? And to help people magnetize miracles and expect miracles without getting disappointed, to create these results. You know what I mean? To just like live and fly and burn and swim in these waters of these edges, okay? I hope that is making sense. Okay. Okay. So someone is really needing this. Like someone is very happy about this. Yeah. I'm glad that you're here. This is the age of Aquarius. Okay? Um, okay, so you just want to talk. That's fine. We can talk. Alright, we're just going to sit here in meditation. We're going to hold a frequency. So let's just open up the crown. I want you guys to open up your crowns. Okay? Connecting with the elemental realm, with the elemental realm. You can open up your crown now. Feel free to open up your crown. Your crown is opening. You can feel it tingling, sensation, opening up. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Just know that you are loved and safe in this very moment. You can activate your wings, your tail. If you have 2 wings, that's awesome. If you have more than 2 wings, that's awesome. If you have horns, that's awesome. If you have different kind of skin, that's awesome. If you have rainbow auric colors, if you can see colors, if you have extrasensory perceptions. If you have magic in your life, I want to congratulate you on your ability to access and just congratulate you for coming from that place of magic and experiencing this moment with us. Sending love to the world, sending love to all of you guys. Alright, we're just going to sit here for another moment. We're just going to chill. We're going to bring it back to this feeling of normalcy, to put value into this experience, to feel safe with all of this information coming in, to make it more casual. Grounding. I respect you, and I love you. I respect you, and I love you. You're free to live exactly the life that you want. You're free to live exactly the life that you want. You deserve to live the life, the best life. You deserve to live the best life you can ever imagine. You deserve to love someone who loves you. You deserve to be treated with respect. You deserve to express everything that comes to mind. You deserve to start healing and untangling all of these restrictions that has been working you. So, and I know you've been working hard. I know you've been working hard, and I know you've been holding back, but I want you to stop doing that. I want you to work hard and then invest in lower back massages, okay? Or or invest in your basically in your the quality of your sexual activities, the quality with whom you're sharing your root chakra energies. Get into like figuring out what's your tantric color. Is it red? Is it green? Is it yellow? Is it white? Is it black? Is it purple? Figure it out. You can learn a lot from just that, and from tickle yourself or have someone tickle you. Just to get to that point of like having like this kind of like second nature, instinctual, reactive fun. And I will try to magnetize the same thing for myself, because this is about your shadow also playing, because we think that shadow work is so like evil and like, oh, it's a problem, but shadow work, it's actually the energy with the work ethics, with the muscles, with the ability to really interact with everybody else. I've been aiming for the lights. I've been in my lights for a very, very, very long time, and it can be very isolating because this world is kind of dark, here and there. Like, not everywhere. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of, extremely well-adjusted angelic beings who are just, like, elevating and their eyes are pink or whatever, but I'm living in Oslo, Norway. There's a lot of construction here. There's a lot of wintertime. There's a lot of darkness. There's a lot of glitches in the matrix. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of murder. There's a lot of shock and awe. And the Aquarian age is saying hello. What is up? Yeah. So don't be afraid to get into, say what you mean and mean what you say and fulfill the promises that you make and exercise the ability to actually do what you say. Because if you keep opening up your heart with the people in your life and you just open up your heart, people will eliminate themselves automatically, because you're just like, they're going to try and close it. You're going to keep opening it because it is the will of your heart to stay open. Alright? So who are you to close it down? And then love that part who's closing it down. Like, you respect and love the part that's closing it down. And you thank your shadow. You say, I love you. I respect you. You're the one who took care of me when no one else did. You're the one who did my homework when I was younger. You're the one who stood up for me in fights and when I got bullied. You're the one who always saved my ass. Your shadow deserves a lot of respect and a lot of love from you and from others. So if people aren't respecting you, if people aren't loving you right off of the bat, from the get-go, they should run. You know why? Because it pisses the shadow off, even though it doesn't piss you off. Because the shadow demands respect and love immediately from the get-go. Like, if you're dealing with people that are disrespectful and you're saying respect me for no reason, they're gonna go like, for what? Why would I ever do that? And then you have a trigger response, which is retaliation, which is the most natural, instinctual, reptilian thing to do, because our minds are baked in evolution of layers of invention that this world never let go of. So we're products of like a Jurassic experiment. Like, we all have an extreme amount of mystery in our nature, in our bodies, they're so loyal. So we need to get out of cosmic differentiation, cosmic fear, cosmic racism. That's why I'm here. I'm a cosmic diplomat. I'm here to like tell the world, yo, fuck everything that happened. Everything is forgiven, and we're working on like the waters of practicing forgiving everything, failing to forgive everything, initiating round 65,567, and just like, we're just forgiving everything because we have to let it go. unless you want to get stuck here and just keep, vicious cycles repeating and looping and you never get out of it. Okay? So, or maybe I'm wrong, Just do you. I want you to do what you want to do. You're just here to get your justice. I will bring you the justice. Okay? And you have to exercise your own shadow, and we're training it to deal with some of these little devil dogs that are, in your midst. And, the stronger your shadow gets, the more you tickle it, the more you like, hey, the more dreams you're going to remember, the more you're going to feel comfortable being you in every room. Okay? Don't starve your shadow. Feed it. And feed the light. We need to collaborate here. We need to bridge the gap. You are the gap. You are the bridge. And these polar opposites of the light and the shadow, that's what we're mastering here. That's what we're turning on. That's what's going to turn us on. That's what's going to save the ship from going down with the Titanic. Because we're not dealing with some kind of superficial headline billionaire ambitious asshole that sunk the boat. We're dealing with unity consciousness in a way. Okay. So, without further ado, I want to thank you for being here. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please feel free to comment if anything came up for you that spiked your interest, or anything that you want to hear more about, or however you felt like I want to read about that. And if you have any questions, just don't be afraid to ask. And feel free to share this video with anyone that, this video was for. And wish you a wonderful day. Peace out. Alright, bye.